If you woke up this morning feeling like you're already behind, this is your reminder that one tiny step is more than enough. Welcome to Dream Life Season, the mini series. This is our behind the scenes kind of step into your dream life and how really easy it can be. I am in love with this whole morning show concept. I came up with it and I was just instantly like drawn to how useful, how beneficial, and how nobody has done this before, which is amazing to me. It blows my mind. So I want to reassure you that you are not behind. You are right where you're meant to be. You are literally right where you're meant to be, okay? Like, I can't even begin to tell you how your mindset around that, if you just can get that one thing, you're right where you're meant to be. We move forward from here, tiny aligned actions. Okay? So one tiny win at a time. And when we can get where one tiny win at a time is all it takes, it's magical, right? It's magical. So let me take a sip here of some Monster. All right. So we're going to take a minute and practice some gratitude, okay? So gratitude today is thinking of one tiny win that happened over the last 2 days. I know this is morning, so maybe you haven't had your morning, your daily tiny win yet. What's something, one tiny win? Drop it in the comments that's happened within the last couple of days, right? The more we start noticing even the tiniest of wins, they stack on top of each other and more come. So just noticing that one, and then another one will catch up, and then another one will catch up. Watch. All right. So we're going to take a couple of minutes to do some deep breathing. Okay. So you're going to go in through your nose for 4. We're going to hold for 4, out through the mouth for 4, and then hold for 4. We're going to do this a few times, okay? We're going to slow the nervous system down. You are safe here. This is a calm, safe place. That is how you want to start your day every day. Calm, safe, and know that you are in control of yourself, of your emotions. All right, let's do this. In, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, All right. Now that we are calm, I want to introduce the topic of today. Okay? So, your dream life is just tiny aligned actions away. All right? So, I heard this kind of thing in a couple of different creators talking about how, like, I think a lot of times we get stuck in the healing and the getting better and the making better decisions. And the making better decisions is kind of the right way to lean toward, but we we don't necessarily have to continue to dwell on every feeling until we feel happy about it. Okay? Because that's just not how it's going to work. So, what you need to do is just pick, okay? We are going to pick one small thing that we can do today, okay? That's going to be an aligned action. All right? An aligned action. I want you to realize that it only takes small things, okay? So, for starters, let's talk about how we feel, okay? I want you to just kind of think about 2026 as a whole, okay? And I want you to think, we're going to do two things today. I'm going to kind of, yeah, we're going to do two things. I want you to think of 2026 as a whole, then I want you to think of how you want to feel in 2026. What emotion, what way do you want to feel? Do you want to feel calm? Do you want to feel supported? Do you want to feel energized? Do you want to feel fun? Do you want to feel magic? What is that thing that like lights you up that's like, "Ooh, yeah, I want that." Okay? Because if you're going after that emotion, that feeling, there's a lot of different ways to bring that emotion to into being. So when we're after an emotion versus after an object, after a destination, after an amount of followers, or our kids getting certain grades, or what, all of that stuff, right, is all dependent on other people and other things and other whatevers. When we're after the emotion, we can find ways to make that happen. We can find the magic in things. We can find the support in things. So I want you guys to think of one emotion, and I want you to drop that emotion in the comments. And then I want you to think of one aligned action that goes with that emotion. Okay, so let's say if I wanted to have a magical 2026, maybe something I would do that's one tiny little thing that I could do is search for a magical feeling um, wallpaper to put on my phone, or screensaver for my computer. Or maybe it's the magical like make something, find something that's a little magical that you can do with a part of your house, right? Maybe it's taking fairy lights and like stringing them around where you make coffee, right? So you can have that feeling. Maybe it's taking that chair that you sit in every morning to have your coffee and putting a cozy little pillow on it and a blanket, and that way you can cozy up when you're having your coffee. Like, there's all kinds of different things we can do, but it's just one action you're going to do today, preferably as soon as you finish this video. Because the sooner that we start taking little aligned actions and little steps forward, the faster and the easier we're going to start seeing our dream life come to fruition. Okay? So, what is one small thing you can do today? Drop that in the comments. I am so over the moon excited for Dream Life season. This has been, like I said, just like my favorite new venture that I'm doing. And I am ridiculously excited to move forward with this. All right. I'm Kimberly Cox. This is Dream Life season, the mini series from the Neuro Circus. If you are looking for somewhere to hang out, to meet like minded people, to start Dream Life season with, there's a link below. Click that link, join that group, okay? That is going to bring you my community, my amazing people, and a lot of fun, a lot of challenges, a lot of stuff. So go ahead and click that link. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single episode of Dream Life season. I cannot wait to bring you the rest of this year and next year. I am so excited. All right, guys, I love y'all. Have a good one. Talk to you guys later.